So my cousins brought this load back, and I noticed that there was a gap right there, and my strap was kind of just waving throughout the ride. So I don't know if it was me that dropped it or it was my cousins where it fell on their way back to Cali. I'm not sure, but regardless, we are short one. Let me see. Everything else seems complete. I don't know what these are, but we're like in a cinder block company. I just removed all the straps just now. And we're actually working under a different name right now, which is unfortunate. A lot of shit going on. Welcome back. I know I've only made one video. I've made some shorts, but I know I've made one video, and I think I've just been going through a lot of shit recently with the company. Well, I'm not here to talk shit or bash on anyone. My cousins, they own the company. They're the ones that run it, him and his brother. And my uncle is the one that started it. You know, rest in peace. Died from COVID. So they took over. And so, long story short, just been, I guess, struggling a bit financially. Though it's a really good paying job, I think I came into this company at a really bad time. So I guess a little bit about me, or what happened, or how I ended up here. I think I'm gonna vent a little bit and just let y'all know what happened. So me and my wife in 2022, last year, January, we decided to move to Texas. We're from California. We decided to move to Texas because why not? Everyone's doing it, right? But we ended up moving into a really bad neighborhood. And you know, it's a really bad neighborhood if you live in East San Antonio, like the East. You know, the internet made it seem like, oh, beautiful apartments and whatnot, but we ended up in this really bad infested apartment, and we lived there for a whole year. And not just that, but there was a lot of crime and a lot of shootings, and we saw a man get shot in the head in the gym, which was a bit traumatic. I'm okay, but my wife, she's a little off. You know, any popping noise will set her off. And, you know, I feel really bad for her. And I think in January, she said, no, that's it. I'm done. We're going back. And the little that we saved up to and from San Antonio, we spent it all. And so we really had nowhere to go back to California. But my wife said, no, we're going back. I don't care where we're going, but we're going back. So, I mean, the first thing I thought was to hit up my cousin. Because his mom's the one that raised me growing up. So, she's pretty much my mom. And so, he said, yeah, sure, you know, come on in. And I'm very grateful for them taking us in. Me, my wife, and our 4 children. You know, I got 2 babies and 2 grown kids. Oldest is 14, 11. And then we got a 2 and a 1. And I'm very grateful for that. But I do believe that we came in. I started working locally, and I just couldn't do it. So I asked my cousin, hey, can I jump on with you? I really want to learn the business. I want to learn flatbedding. I just want to do it. And I want to own my own truck one day. And, you know, and he said, yeah, and you know what? We'll help you get your own truck, get you back on your feet, because California is expensive. It's like alone, just me, myself, working in California, and my wife being a full-time student. She just went to college for the nursing program. It's not enough, and renting is like our only option. But so when I jumped on with my cousin, you know, he said, you know, split pay team, he's gonna train me. And so that's what he did. We went together, Dallas and back. But the pay was really low, for me at least. You know, I'm only making half the pay. So 3,000 miles, $1,100 a week, and my wife's school is $2,000 a month. And I was just barely trying to catch up, Food alone is $200 a week because I got a bunch of kids, diapers, and I've just been so stressed out. And it was like that for about 2.5 months, maybe 3 months, February, March, April, May. And I think just last month was the first week of May. We're in the second week of June right now, is when I got sent by myself. But, there's weeks where I don't work. It's just, I don't know what's going on, really. Like I said, I think I came in a really bad time because, so the company I'm with, my cousin's company, they got audited for DOT. So you had a DOT officer come into the house. Mine, we only have 4 trucks, so they're hitting them hard. They want past paperwork, past logs, drug screens, all of that, and I don't think they were prepared for any of that. I was talking to another driver here, and he told me he was behind on pay also. They're behind on pay with him also. They're behind on pay with me too, I think 2 weeks worth. So, there's been weeks where I have like $0 in my account, and I'm just like embarrassed to like say, hey, I need some cash. Because I have done that, and they say, oh, can you wait till like 2-3 days? And at this moment, it's kind of like embarrassing to ask. And because I know they're going through it too. They're struggling as well. I don't know if they got fined hard or what's going on, but the name got shut down. So we're leasing under one of his buddies' trucking companies, just to keep running. So we had to change the stickers on the trucks and all that. I don't know, man. I think I really came into this company in a really bad time. And I kind of feel bad at the same time because my 2 cousins, they run together. And they run together, and then I'm driving this truck, and then there's another driving another truck. And I believe they would be better off maybe without me, because that way they each make their own money on each truck, because I think they have to split that truck over there and then split this one here. Because in their truck, they're running team, but they're not running team loads. They're running probably 4,000 or 5,000 miles a week. Compared to like team loads, which I would believe is like 6,000 miles a week. And me, I'm running about 3,000 miles a week, just Texas and back. Sometimes I'll go further, but I don't know what's going on really, but I'm just holding on. I'm holding on, and I'm trusting them, and I'm trusting in God, because I need to get out of this funk. I need to get out of this mess. Really, the only thing that I'm just holding on to is my hope in getting a truck. I'm trying to save as much money as I can. I've been looking into the loan mounting company, and I see the down payments are really low right now. And that's really the ultimate goal right now. The ultimate goal, because I believe I'm kind of like, I believe I'm not needed here, simply because, they can barely afford me. They're behind like 2 weeks on pay with me, and they're behind a lot on another driver, and they just give us, small increments. But even though we keep running, it keeps falling behind. And yeah, that's really what I'm going through right now. But when I first started here, they did promise me that we were gonna work it out and, possibly get a new truck, or not a new truck, but a used truck. But I've seen Loan Mountain right now. You could get a used truck for like $4,000 down payment, and I know they want to see some cash, backup funds in your account. So in reality, I'm just trying to have at least $15,000 saved up. And the first few months where I was running teams with my cousin when he was training me, I was only making 1,100. So I haven't been able to save much because it's, 1,100 a week. It's still not enough, but I'm eternally grateful for them for this opportunity, for showing me the flatbed business, because I know there's a lot of money to be made here, more than van, I believe. And so far, I love flatbedding. I've learned how to chain, strap, all types of freight. So anyway, that's that. Like I said, just been in the funk. Haven't been able to make any videos simply because I just don't feel myself lately. And I know it's the financial part, and I know it gets to us a lot, and we're really just trying to make ends meet right now. I don't want to quit. I don't want to jump into a different company. And I know most of you will say, oh, you should quit, get a better job. But in reality, I think it's really worth it being here. Simply because it's family and I'm trying to help them out. But also the fact that going to Texas and back, it's really hard to find a company to do that, where you're home almost every weekend and you're home for 3 to 4 days at a time sometimes. And I think that's the best part of working here. Being able to spend time with my family and still make a great amount of money. Because when I go by myself, I'm making over $2,000 a week, which is real good. But I haven't been going by myself, and I haven't been going every week consistently, because there's always something going on, whether it's with the company or with the loads, or there's no loads, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind, on their end. All I just do is just wait for a load. I know last week my wife had finals, so I needed to stay home and take care of our 4 children so she can focus on studying. And then this week, I let them know Friday last week that I'm ready to go this week. But it's Thursday and they've gotten nothing for me. They came back already, and this is their load. They told me, hey, they just got back in the middle of the night last night. They told me, hey, can you deliver a load? And I said, yeah, sure, I'll deliver in the morning. So, that's a little extra cash in my pocket. And other than that, he called me yesterday. My cousin called me yesterday, and he said, hey, we got a load going to Pennsylvania. And I said, okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. I'll team load as long as I get miles, so I can get paid at least over $1,800 a week. Because doing Texas and back as a team, just one load a week, I can't live off $1,100 a week. So that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to run as much as I can. Even I know it's not possible every week. I think this week I didn't get dispatched because they shut us down, like I said, due to permits and whatnot. So we're borrowing one of his friend's company's names. So, the whole sticker deal, we changed all that. The lease agreement, that's what we're at. That's where we're at right now. And like I said, I think I came into this company in a really, really bad time where I think everyone's financially struggling right now. And I'm trying to keep my head up. I'm trying not to quit. I'm trying not to go to a different company. I'm just really trying to hold on, because I know there's light at the end of this tunnel, and that means hopefully just having enough for just my own truck. I'm not too happy, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to be, and simply because this is just for my family and I's future. And I really don't want to let them down, because they're looking forward to me owning a truck one day. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna video record our next load tomorrow. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Really excited for this journey, and hopefully, things turn around.